We're going to do a few more translations, and these will involve variables. So we still will look for keywords like add or increased by, product, quotient, etc. But now we are going to actually have a variable involved in the expression as well. So taking a look at the first one, we're just going to translate. We don't have to simplify at all. It says the difference of n and 4. So difference means subtract. So this is simply n minus 4. Often you will also see this as the difference of a number and 4. So if they do something like that, essentially you get to use whatever variable you want, like n or x, and put that value minus 4. For the second, this one is the trickier one. So it's twice the sum. So we talked about the sum and how important that is. Sum typically means that we're going to have those in parentheses. So the sum of x and 3 would be x plus 3. And I want twice that, so I'm going to take it times 2. And that is the expression that they are looking for. Try these two on your own, then press play to see how you did. So the sum of c and 4, sum means we're adding. Notice I didn't have to write this one in parentheses like I did on the last question because there was nothing else going on. If you did write it in parentheses, it wouldn't be incorrect. But because I didn't have twice or increased by or anything else happening to the sum, I don't have to worry about putting it in parentheses. For the second, I have 4 more than the product. So it's not 4 more than a number, it's 4 more than the product. So again, this is going to say that these are together. 4 more than the product of p and 2 means I'm multiplying p times 2, and then I want 4 more than that. However, we typically don't write p times 2 in this way. So if you have a number that's being multiplied by a variable, we're going to write the coefficient first. So it would be 2p and then plus 4. So the product of p and 2 is p times 2, which we would write as 2p, and then 4 more than that would mean I'm increasing it by 4, so adding 4. Here's one that's a little bit more difficult. I can purchase a bag of apples for $4. Suppose you purchase X bags of apples. Write an expression that represents the cost for X bags of apples. So I know that the cost for 1 bag of apples is $4. So that's 4 times 1. If I were going to buy 2 bags of apples, I would take 4 times 2, which is 8. If I were going to buy 3 bags of apples, I would take 4 times 3, which is 12. So if I'm going to buy X bags of apples, then I'm going to take 4 times X, which is 4X. So that is the expression that we're looking for, is 4X. Try this one on your own, then press play to see how you did. In this example, I have the width of a rectangle that is 3 inches longer than the length, and they're telling me to use L for length. They want now an expression that represents the width. So if the width is 3 inches longer than the length, then I would take L plus 3. The length plus 3 would be the width.